A new and deadly strain of the COVID virus has been created in a Boston University lab. So here's what we know. Researchers added a highly mutated Omicron spike protein to the original virus. In the lab, 8 out of 10 mice died. And while that means the new strain is highly dangerous, it was also created in a biosafety level 4 lab with extremely strict protocols. So joining us now to talk more about this, Dr. Monica Gandhi, professor of medicine and associate division chief of infectious diseases at UCSF. Dr. Gandhi, thanks for being with us. Why would researchers intentionally do this?
You know, there's something about Omicron that it was less virulent, but more transmissible. We all knew this by this point, and we have multiple studies that show it's less virulent. The most virulent strains of COVID-19 were the original Wuhan HU, was called Alpha and Delta. So they wanted to see if it was the spike protein mutations that made it less virulent by sticking the spike protein of COVID-19 Omicron onto the ancestral strain. And then they found that whatever the ancestral strain had over here beyond the spike protein, that was what was leading to virulence, because this is a very deadly strain and it's very transmissible both. It has all the worst things going for it in terms of causing disease. So I have to say I'm a little bit worried that this is created, and I think point proven, let's destroy this now.
Okay, so we hear a doctor, we hear you saying that you are a little bit concerned about this. I think the average American hears this, antenna immediately goes up. How concerned should Americans be about a possible lab leak?
I think, from this, I think they were very careful, but the WHO has been very clear that we needed to have been more careful during this pandemic. They actually said, we have to investigate. We have to ensure that all biosafety procedures, when people were working with coronaviruses, scientists were working with coronaviruses in labs, were followed. And that is the right approach. We can't keep on kind of fooling with viruses and make them more deadly. It has to be done very, very carefully. And in this case, we prove something, then destroy this and move on. Put out the results, move on. We don't want to keep on moving around with viruses.